Uh-huh. Mhm. Uh-huh. So es una cosa, man. A veces yo yo pienso mucho en eso cuando cuando yo soy un viejito, bro, like, ¿qué yo hago? What do you do all day kind of thing, you know? Sí, no, probablemente, probablemente. All right, guys, let's get to it. Obviously, the biggest news here this morning is the Facebook. As you can see, this morning it's like just ripping. So after the GDP came out, we'll talk about the GDP in a second. But after the GDP came out, we kind of faked down. We rallied back up. This thing we're in 6, 7 points here. So this thing is already trading like Microsoft. A lot of the people, yo, um, I think there's somebody bought. I think somebody bought like some 230s at the close, and they paid like 260 for it. Yo, Ben, that order that came in on Meta at the end of the day, they bought the 230s, right? How much did they pay? How much did they buy? Yeah, so that's option is gonna open up at $10. You know what I'm saying? So that guy's gonna make a nice 4x easy off 200 racks right there. That's a fat trade. I would imagine he sells it right off the open. So at the end of the day, there was a dude here that dropped size on the 230 calls, and they closed at like 260. The stock was trading like 232, so it didn't look like he was going to make any money. And now this last 6 point blast up, these options are going to open up. They're going to open up at $12, bro. So this guy's going to make a fat 5x. He's going to make $1 million on 200 grand right there. What a lottery ticket, huh? Fuck the casino. Well, then again, it is kind of a casino. Anyway, so GDP came out and jobless claims came out. That was worse than expected, but the market doesn't give a shit. The market doesn't care, right? So if you take a look at SPY here, we're still gapping up. Everything is still fine. Yesterday's action, we kind of just retraced. The key today will be watching to see if some of the banks here still have that pressure on the market. If you notice, this FRC is down, and a lot of the banks here are doing nothing. Some of the banks here are up a little bit. Um, but again, yeah, tech's kind of saving the show here. And of course, we got a new one here today, and then tonight you got the Amazon. So I think the only thing I'm gonna probably look at today is the Meta to see if we can get a read on it. But other than that, I think it's gonna be pretty slim pickings, just like yesterday. But one thing to note is that ranges have widened. So what they're doing right now, especially in BTC, I don't know how many of you guys have been watching BTC, but they are shaking everybody out of the tree on this motherfucking thing, right? So let's go to BTC so you guys can see it. They are literally for the last I want to say the last couple days. Can't really see it right here. Let's go to the 15-minute. I mean, well, then again, yeah. So there was a run back to 30,000, program back down to 27.5, run right back up to 29.5, and that was literally last night. That was last night, and now we're just kind of holed up here at 29. And I would imagine we're going to see tons of programs up and tons of programs down, and they're really trying to liquidate people. You know what I'm saying? So I think the same thing is more or less happening on SPY. And by the way, you usually see this before a really big move is coming, right? So the question is does SPY go to 420 or does SPY go downtown Jason Brown? You know, and that's really the question. So we still haven't finished these earnings yet. By the way, you got some sympathy on from the Meta here on some of the other social media names, right? So if you take a look at the Snapchat and the Melly, or not the Melly, but the Snapchat and the pins, right? These things already retraced their sell-off from yesterday. Okay, so we got the GDP out of the way, and clearly nobody even cares. I think there's some more debt ceiling talks again. So that might cause a little bit of panic. You know, but overall, there's a real reluctance to sell anything unless it's a very specific name. You know, like a GME here that's been selling. You know, some of the REITs. Have you guys looked at the REITs here? The REITs have been selling. Some of the banks, obviously, the regional banks, you know, still weak. You know, but if you look at oil and stuff like that, like nobody's really selling a lot of shit here. Gold is interesting here this morning. Ask Christy Trades. I mean, you know I'm on it, but again, Pins is not the one that you want to really wrestle with. Pins is like a BA. You want to trade it like you would a BA. You want to go long a leap. You want to go long a leap, and then you want to sell shit every single week. You want to sell the shit every single week. That's what you want to do. You know, because you ain't going to time this. You're not going to time this right. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how good you are. Shit, I've been trying, man. I've been trying. God damn, I've been trying. Y'all know I've been trying, man. Shit ain't working. Anyways, the Roblox here, obviously a fat sell. There's plenty of names here that are still kind of weak. Yo, Ben, did you find out what was up with Home Depot? Okay, the Home Depot for the last 2 days it's been an interesting sell. If you take a look at the Costco too, the Costco did the same thing. So it kind of broke out and then just faded back. Right? You know, you look at the Coca-Cola and all those defensive stocks and shit like that. As soon as the report came out and the news came out on the McDonald's and all that kind of stuff, they just faded. Again, are they really a sell? No. Obviously, you guys saw the Chipotle yesterday. It was a big deal. What else you guys got? What else you guys got for this morning here? Pins is after the bell. All right. But other than that, just plan to, with the wider ranges, this means you got to be quicker, right? Especially if you're going to write options. If you're going to write options, you got to be quicker. And you got to take your profit off. So if you get 50% profit, boom, you out. GP Raver saying I talk about crypto. Bro, I trade crypto all the time. I trade it every day, bro. Trade it every day. Trade it every day. Safe banking. So this is safe hold. I don't know what the fuck this is, but thanks for bringing it up. That FCNCA, remember this was a name that I kind of wanted to short. It's already back to $1,000 here. Right, of course, all eyes on the meta, you know, all eyes on the meta. So that's all I'm really going to be watching. This MBLY, this mobile eye, this one, wow. So what happened here? This was earnings? Yo, Ben, check out this MBLY. You might like this one. Yeah, I was up 20 grand by the time 11, 12 o'clock came, and that was when SPY was at like 408. And then I thought we were just going to go higher, right? So I positioned myself as such. And as soon as I got biased on something, boom. So I ended up flipping my 15K up day to down probably 7, 8, something like that. So I'm very up and down right now. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, the Microsoft was great, and then boom, dumped down completely. I still like the idea of going long. It's just markets all over the place. That puts me all over the place, and I can't sit there and focus. So I got some mental things I got to work on here. Definitely. Let's see what's up with this Zoom. All right, what do you guys got? You guys got snow. You know, snow is an interesting one. Do you think you can really get a breakout? I highly fucking doubt it. But good luck, Raver. DXY here. So we're talking about the what are we talking about? We're talking about the dollar. There's been so many news coming out left and right talking about new countries here accepting Chinese yuan instead of, you know, um, let's take a look at some headlines here. Somebody talking about the ENPH director bought $5.5 million worth of stock yesterday around 166. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Good, he put up a shut up type of thing. Yo, Ben. U.S. economy grew at weak 1.1% in Q1, and signs of a slowdown. Stock futures rise against blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean this is all shit we know here. Futures rise after surprise fall in jobless claims. Mobileye. Oh, that's an AI stock? Mobileye is an AI stock? I mean, what isn't these days, right? What isn't? HTZ, Tobias is talking about, this is Hertz, right? I still can't believe car is like, you know, Avis budget here is this $170 stock. Still don't quite understand that one. But maybe I wasn't meant to understand it. Obviously, Amazon here with the sympathy play and starting to move here. Pre-earnings, which is coming out tonight. All going to be pretty looking at that one. Apple, yesterday's highs around on Apple was around 165 and a quarter. And then what else do we got? The Baba here, I don't know. Again, pins over 28 should be somewhat interesting. But again, is it going to break out? No, because you got to wait for the market. You got to wait for the market. I think the idea here is not to get your ass smoked on the wider ranges and the, you know, and getting too biased too early. Therefore, you put the size in thinking you're going to get your move now, and boom, you know, programs just kind of run in all kinds of directions, just like what's happening on BTC. Natalia, I can't be muted like that. There has to be another way for you to mute me. I don't think that worked either, Natalia. You guys can still hear me on the Zoom, right? Hello, hello. Bull markets are strongest when they are broad. They are weakest when they narrow to a handful of names. Bull markets are strongest when they are broad. They are weakest when they narrow to a handful of names. Right. So you could take that science, right, that logic right there, and say that, and say that the move is down, right? But you could also take the other side of that coin as well. Anyway, so somebody's asking who's shorting Meta. Be careful, man. Be careful. Be careful. You know, maybe to 235, that could be a decent trade. You know, that could be a decent trade, but let's go ahead and wait. Let's go ahead and wait for this thing to open, man. I'm going to let these plays come to me. Every day I'm able to just kind of rack up some cash. Where I start screwing up is when I get biased and I start, you know, just kind of making plays for longer time frames, which right now is not the right time to. There will be a time and place to do that, but right now, it ain't the fucking time. Enphase, I guess we can watch today for another bounce opportunity, maybe. I still kind of have my eye on that AMC to see if it's got anything going on. That GPS, you're saying GPS has more layoffs? What happened to Gap after Kanye bounced, right? Has the stock performed well? Has it been shitty? Like, what happened the day of here? I mean, I don't know. And then Adidas, too. But I don't know how to look at Adidas stock. Adidas stock is listed where? In Germany? Where the hell is it listed? Stock tank. What did they ever decide to do with the inventory that they had, that they were sitting on? Okay, so Cat's a big deal. Cat's a big weighted Dow component, right? So you look at Caterpillar here. Take a look at Caterpillar, right? So that's a big, big Dow component right here. So that's going to weigh us down on the Dow. You know. Do you trade this thing at all, the Caterpillar? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Other than that, BA remain outperformed with a $252 target after Boeing reported blah, blah, blah. I think BA got a price reiteration, but, you know, again, this thing is so hard to trade. VNO got a downgrade. Your VNO. Oh, that was the Realty. All right, so this is that real estate investment trust, this VNO, Vornado Realty Trust. And then there was Avalon, right? Avalon Bay. AVB, was it? Avalon Bay. This is another REIT. So REITs haven't been doing too well here. I don't know why. I don't really know what the market is for that. And if you notice here, SPY completely reversed that type of that sentiment from yesterday. So that whole sentiment from yesterday, boom, done. Dizzy just moved to an Avalon apartment, bro. They own fucking complexes all over the country, man. Avalon Bay communities or whatever. I like the short on Spotify, but I'm not gonna do it. Again, watch the high on SPY yesterday. I think it was around 407.80. Right, we're about to open here, guys. So call them out. Take it easy. Take it easy. Let's just watch Meta tape here off the open. We kind of want to get this thing, you know, down to a little bit of a feel first, and then we'll go from there. Notice the Microsoft already trading back to 297. You know, it's looking fine. I kind of like the idea. I can't. This morning, I kind of looked at it. I kind of like the idea of selling both sides. You know, kind of like that idea of selling both sides. I'm probably not going to do it, but I kind of like it. Kind of like that idea. So I'm going to put the Microsoft up on the radar here as well. There's your Meta drop off. All right. So if we go to Meta, let's see where these options opened up. 235 puts are going for $3. You're gonna wait. You're gonna want to wait for the IV to come off of this. Okay. Let's see how these numbers open up. Apple Double Down is saying you need to sell your voice for AI use. Can you do that? Can you do that? She'll be hilarious, man. How long till IV usually comes off? What the fuck should I know, bro? You better read, bro. You better read. ENPH, you got a little bit of a pop. Tricks Trader, you want to ask questions like that? You better start paying me, bro. Send me some money. Fucking this guy. Um, okay. What do I have from the overnight? I have some SPY calls and then just this Microsoft shit. Yeah, I like the idea of selling both sides on Microsoft. Let's assume that I did this, right? How much dough could I make by tomorrow? Right? So let's say we sell the 290s on Microsoft, okay? So we sell the 290s on Microsoft, they're going for 50 cents. And we sell the 300s, they're going for 50 cents, right? So if I sell, let's just assume here I sell 100 of these. And again, I'm not actually doing it yet, but let's just assume here we go ahead and do it, right? 100, what, times to 50? So that's 10 grand right there. And then how much? 10 grand. How much do I actually have to write? With a 10-point spread, I could probably write a lot of these. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. It ain't a bad idea. I ain't gonna do it, but I'm thinking about it. So basically, like after you get an earnings report and after that first day is over, it kind of tends to just kind of consolidate, you know, and do nothing. Okay, so we got some big numbers on the upside here, Natalia. That's pretty big. Tobias is talking about Soon. That's one of those AI stocks. Let's check this one out. Soon here. Yep, we got a nice pop. That could be your fade on that one to locate some shares and then just fade it. I like that actually. Thanks for the call out here. Thanks for the call out. Soon here. Let's get 10,000 shares. Let's see if we can shoot. It's $100. Yep. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Hello. What do you mean route disable? The fuck out of here, route disable. All right, just short of 2,500 shares of that Soon. Check out the EMPH fell back there too. You got the Microsoft here heading back up to 297 here. All right, that thing's looking pretty good. Right, look at, if you look at Apple, almost, it's actually through yesterday's highs. No surprise. Here comes the Microsoft. Amazon, you got a bit of a fade. Somebody's talking about that GS. Meh. Meh. This is where you write the calls on Microsoft. Right here. FRC, yeah, I mean, again, if you see FRC at $7, this market's going higher. Keep an eye on the Tesla. That thing was pretty weak pre-market, and now it kind of saved itself. You guys want to just kind of scroll through sectors here, just kind of see what we got. That ENPH just kind of collapsed right there. Kind of funny. All right, let's assume we did this. Those 300 calls, they popped up to about 90 cents here from 50. You know, is CMG up or what? I mean, is CMG ever not up? Is it ever not up? All right, let's keep an eye on the Soon here. 254. Let me know when it goes higher here, then we can go ahead and sell some more. SPY here looks pretty strong. Looks pretty strong. The BTC here trading 29. All right, let's see what we got for flow here. They're buying some puts on the Nvidia for next week and for this week. Kind of interesting. Not sure what that's all about. They faded that. They faded the Nvidia, which is kind of interesting. If you check out the AMD, they did the same thing there too. Microsoft looks strong as fuck, man. Shit looks strong as fuck. 298 on the Microsoft. Right. Let's see what those 300 calls are now. Our 300 calls now are $1.30. There's almost 10,000 contracts traded on this thing already. Whoa. I made the mistake of getting out of my fucking long next week 305s. Holy shit. Yo, that was a damn triple off the open for those 300 calls. I did not see that coming. I mean, selling the puts seems like a smart idea. GLNG, Jesus is talking about some fucking random. I don't know what the hell this thing does. SPY looking pretty damn good though. SPY is looking pretty damn good. Liquidity's rising from the open, blah blah blah. Okay, Meta here headed back up to 240. You got even the Google here 105. What else are they buying, guys? What else are they buying? Notice that pins, piece of shit, per usual. Per usual. I like the idea of a sell SPX. I like that idea. Right? So we are trading 4084. Dímelo, bro. Nada mucho, bro. GDP came out this morning and then Facebook earnings. So check out the Facebook. All right. I'd like to go ahead and start selling some puts, but you know what I'm going to do? Considering yesterday, I'm going to just kind of chill here. Remember, I still got the 100 lot of SPY May 420s, which is a swing trade. That Microsoft, those 300 calls on the Microsoft guys, it's a quadruple here now. That is a quadruple here now. It almost hit $2 here. Disgusting. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I kind of like the short right here. Kind of like the short on this. Why is it saying route disabled here? Fuck are you talking about? I shorted 500 shares of Microsoft, but I need 5,000. Fuck. Yo, I really need the fucking. I really got to spend some time for hotkeys on DAS here. I totally forgot about that soon. Where's soon? 258. All right, I'm gonna sell some more of that at some point. Right. Let's see if we can get 298 or something like that on Microsoft. But again, this is fucking 500 shares. I don't even give a shit about this. Keep an eye on that soon. I do want to go ahead and sell some more. Soon here. Let's go ahead and sell another 1,000. LCID. Check out that Empath. Kind of working its way back up. This Microsoft is strong, man. All right, let's go ahead and sell some. Let's go ahead and sell some puts. Go ahead and start that trade. Where's that at? We want to write the 40/40s maybe, because we're getting $1 on those. All right, so let's buy that, sell this. Open, open. Let's hold. ¿Ah? Más o menos. Eso fue lo más importante. Interesting. 262 on that soon. Microsoft trying to break out here. Most of these names are still super, super strong. Yep, Microsoft fresh highs. Let's go ahead and cover this. Almost 300 bucks here. Almost 300 bucks here. That fucking Microsoft call for the 300s, it opened at 50 cents. It's trading $2 now. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. There's your program down, right? So I kind of would want to short Microsoft again, but I ain't going to do it. Somebody's talking about the LUV. This is Southwest. So they came out and made a report that there was like losses of like $1 billion or something like that on this shit. I don't know. I don't know. All right, nice program lower here. A nice program lower. I would imagine here this market starts to claw its way back after this program lower. Trix is talking about Crocs. Oh, por fin! What is this? Tell me what's going on here. Holy shit. What happened? The plastic causes cancer? Huh? What happened? Oh, earnings here. Yo, Ben, check out Crocs, man. That's your shit right there. That's your shoe, man. Apparently earnings were not too hot. Apparently. Please route away. Any routes ending in M is for blah, blah, blah. All right, so DAS has got some issues here. Yo, Microsoft is fucking strong, man. It's kind of making me want to go back in on this. Just kind of a day early on this, maybe. Let's give it a second. Let's give it a second, and then let's see if we make a play for Microsoft going to 305. You know, what does that look like? Notice the meta here is just kind of doing nothing. Natalia, SW kind of came off a little bit, but not much. Microsoft here still got a bid. Let's check the size at 300. Okay. Where's that soon? 258. Let's go ahead and sell some more of that soon. All right. All right, so we sold another chunk of soon here. So we got 5,000 shares of soon. Let's take a look at AI and all these other ones. Just make sure they're down. BFRD and all this stuff. Whatever the hell they are. What is it, the other one? BFRG? Yeah. All this stuff looks like shit. I want to short fucking 10,000 shares of Microsoft. I ain't going to do it, though. Ron Share is still in next week's 300 calls, and then his target is 303.5. I like that. I like that. I like that. I just want to get a better price here. And then I'm a dumbass here now for bailing and then coming back in, so I still haven't figured that part of the shit out. Home sales here in 15 minutes. I don't think that's going to do anything. I mean, yo, if GDP didn't fucking move the needle at all, and jobless claims didn't even move the needle at all, what are we really going to see here? What are we really going to see? Who's thinking gap retrace? Let's take a look at some of the flow. KRE here, somebody's buying some puts. No surprise here, out to July. Meta here, you got some put buyers for 235. LCID, you got some buyers here, $8 calls. It's pretty dead though. Pretty dead overall. INDI, they're trading. I don't know what the hell this thing is, but take a look at that one if you want to. Let's take a look at some Dow names. Let's see if we can find where the juice is, man. Where the juice is. Check out that BA, yo. Check out this BA. They can't beat this thing. They can't beat this thing. Meta here trading back to highs. If you notice now, the Microsoft is just kind of blah. So let's let this thing die down a little bit. I mean, if we're gonna go long, let's wait. Snap and pins. Let's just pull up and do some names here. Right. If you take a look at Snap, Snap gave it all up, and let's take a look at Pins. Pins gave it all up. You know what I'm saying? Check out the Amazon too. You know, they faded that off. Check out the Nvidia. Nvidia, they faded off even more aggressively. Hilarious here. So those puts off the open, they kind of worked out, man. They kind of worked out. Somebody bought some 272.5 puts, 350 grand here. That's kind of interesting. Yo, you remember what they did on Nvidia yesterday, man? They could easily punk people. Could easily punk people. Again, we take a look at the meta. Market's still strong, still holding, right? GS looks fine. Bank of America, these things look fine. Let's take a look at that FRC. Meta here over 40. Notice the Soon here not doing much. Let's check out our AMC, not doing anything. All right, guys. I mean, shit. We kind of know what the deal is here. Let's go ahead and sell some puts. All right, let's sell small puts here for now. It says Penthouse. It says PH. I think that's got from downstairs. Meta 240. Let's check out that BA. Remember, you got that BA, so it retraced the whole sell from yesterday. The whole thing. But honestly, looks half decent. One. Airbnb. Let me take a look. Take a look at the Airbnb. Guys, I got nothing so far. Airbnb. This thing's been weak in general. It's definitely been weak in general. All right, here comes buy. Here comes buy. I'm gonna go ahead and sell some more puts. Let's see if we hit yesterday's highs. Let's see if we hit yesterday's highs. All right, let's go to the meta here, 241. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing at fucking 245 at this point, guys. That 105 here, Google on the breakout here. What happened on Zoom? Let's take a look at the Tesla. Let's take a look at the Tesla. Tesla is even working its way back up. 155 on that Tesla. You know, 155 on that Tesla, working its way back up. right? If you take a look at the banks here, banks just broke out here too. All right, doesn't mean here we keep going, but it's interesting. Netflix here has been unusually weak. Let's take a look at the Nvidia. Nvidia, they're selling Nvidia. Like, take a look at Nvidia. Comedy. Whoever bought these puts off the open is a fucking G. Microsoft here back at 300. Let's see what the size is at 300. Notice there's a good 200,000 shares here at 300. They can't get through that. They cannot get through that. FRC halt up, so that's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. Halt up on the FRC. That's exactly what it is. Microsoft just broke through. Microsoft just broke through. Look out, man. Look out. If they just bought 250,000 shares there, look out. Can we get... Yeah, but on the upside. So, eso es diferente. All right, now I'm in here. I can hear you, though, Natalia, through the Zoom. All right, Ranchero saying I will roll up and see if it keeps going past 303.5. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. All right, I sold a bunch of the puts, and we're at highs now on SPY, 301 on the Microsoft, and going higher. I bought a 50 lot of the Microsoft calls here, so I'm in with you, Ranchero. But the play of the day was the 300 calls off the open. They were trading 50 cents, and now they are trading a whopping $3. So that's a big old 6x on that ass right there. That is a big old 6 motherfucking X right there. Where's that soon? Soon here, 260. It's like, god damn. All right, now yesterday's highs is right around here. It's right around here. Right around here. This looks like we want to continue slowly going higher. Where is that meta? Where is that meta? You might want to buy this dip on the meta. Interesting on the Nvidia though, huh? Very interesting on the Nvidia. Very, very interesting. Somebody said they're bullish on Amazon. All right, let's take a look at the flow here. You got some Microsoft calls. Obviously, they're buying the 300s for June. They're buying out to June. I have the 320s on Microsoft for May, I think. I still like those. I think the sell put idea on Microsoft is fucking great, man. But here's the thing, we have to sell all the way up to 295, which I don't want to do that. Which I don't want to do that. All right, if you get dips on friggin', if you get dips on Microsoft for now, you buy them. You fucking buy them. Trader Ryan is saying going long Nvidia here for a scalp. Something else is going on in Nvidia, man. Something else is going on. I choose not to throw my, to try to put my finger on it, but something else is going on there. This is the high from yesterday on the SPY. Natalia, where's that secondary at? $56. $56. All right, everything is moving. Everything is slowly kind of moving higher here. Home sales are about to come out. Home sales come out in 4 minutes. I don't think it's going to mean much. BTC is just kind of stalling here, 28.9. It's not really doing much, but again, it's pretty aggressive here. That AMD, man, they're really coming at it. They're really coming at it. I don't know. I don't know why, how, or what's the reason. Salud. Salud. Leo is saying, bro, every day you call a price $5 in the future. Yesterday was Tesla. Today I heard Meta 245. Oh, I mean, sometimes it works and then sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean? Up $20 on Tesla puts already from double top. You're up $20, Swamp Gator. Can you eat some gator meat with that shit? Oh, percentage wise, all right. All right, FRC open back up. FRC open back up. Check this thing out. This thing's gonna halt again on the upside. This is gonna help the market. That's gonna help the market. Looks like it's gonna halt again here. Halted again. Halted again. Dun dun dun. Halted again. I mean, if I go ahead, I mean, I could sell the. How many would I sell? All right, let's assume I do this Microsoft thing. Let's just assume I do it, right? How many could I sell, and for what? How much margin does it take? All right, so let's say I sell 100 of these. All right, I'm going to sell 100 of the puts on Microsoft. So if I would make 5 on that. Oh, I forgot about that soon here. What are we doing on that soon? Should we short another 5,000 there on the soon? That's soon here back up. Google here dropped off. No. That Meta here is just kind of playing games. You check out banks, man. Check out banks. Actually, with the FRC doing well, check out these banks, right? If JPM might retrace that whole move from yesterday, which is only another 50 cents from here. That's only another 50 cents from here. covering on XOM. You had some XOM? All right. All right. Let's take a look at the pins. Pins is trash. Amazon, let's just cycle through a couple of names here. I'm interested in these banks, man. I'm more interested in these banks if that FRC is doing its damn thing. Let me know when that FRC opens back up, and then if somebody has some news on that shit, post it. Where's that NVIDIA? Something's different about that NVIDIA, man. I think all the buyers that they've had over the last couple of days, I think they're taking them all out, man. I think they're taking them all out back, you know? CXAI. Oh, hasn't that thing been like a crazy CXAI? So this is an AI name again? Yeah, I mean, it looks like it. It looks like it. Where's that soon now? Soon's kind of coming back up. Yeah, I mean, I could sell a lot of these. Did I? No, I didn't sell. I didn't sell CXAI. I didn't short that shit. Definitely didn't short that shit. I mean, at least I don't think so. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. All right. Most techs here rising back to highs. All right. Talk to me on that FRC. If that thing has another halt up. Oh shit! And it's still going up, man. FRC wants 7. Let's see what happens here. The halt is at 698. It looks like. You know, but that looks pretty strong. Let's take a look at some of these banks. I still like that JPM, man. Anybody buy that JPM? I like it. I like it. Yeah? For next week? Yeah. Yeah. Let me know if you buy it. That Microsoft here back over 301. Let's see. I also have the short puts, which I could sell some more, but let's just chill. Let's just chill. I could sell a lot of these Microsoft 295 puts, like a lot. But the question is does the market crash tomorrow? Right? Off the backs of fucking Amazon. God forbid Amazon earnings are bad. But if all these other companies here reported good and they fucking fired everybody, they literally fired everybody. More, exactly. More profits. You got 40% less workforce and you still pumping out the same numbers. You know what I mean? That shit's crazy. Somebody's talking Tesla here. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla's not doing anything here. Let's see. So you guys can see my book. So I got 200 of the Microsoft short puts. So I was thinking about selling, just blanket sell 1,000 of them. You know what I mean? Natalia, tú ves que el down chevron está aguantando. You know, the journal was saying the issue is range, and it is an issue because we only have like 80 cents of range today. Uh huh. Uh huh. Take a look at this Bank of America, starting to fade a little bit. All right, let's give it a second. Let's give it a minute. Let's give it a minute. See what's going on here. Let's give it a minute. What do you got? On what? On JPM. Yeah. I mean, that might be your entry. Where's that FRC? Also, it halted. It's about to halt on the downside now. Comedy. Comedy. All these techs though look strong, man. Somebody's talking about the LCID. LCID curling up. I mean, might as well. About time. Check out that AMC. I am so glad I got out of that shit. In fact, I should be long this AMC. Who's watching this AMC? If you're watching this AMC, shit, boy. Thank God. Thank goodness. Shit, I wouldn't gotten fucking smoked on this. Right? This thing might hit 5.5. If it hits 5.5, start looking at it for the short again. But you might actually get $6 or something crazy out of this thing, man. All right, let's go for the put vertical here. Underlying CME. Let's go for the 27th. We're trading 41.07 right now. There's your pop on SPY. Remember, I still have the short. I have the short puts. Oh, now my buying power is starting to fucking die. Now it's starting to die. Okay, let's focus on. I'm trying to sell these futures contracts now, just to see kind of what's going on. Right, so let's sell the 50 by the 40. Press OK to update. All right. Sí, sí, todavía, todavía. Tú vas a tener el mejor entrada. Tú vas a tener la mejor entrada. Porque we should, we should go a little bit here. That's Microsoft at the highs there. That's Microsoft at the highs. Remember, I got 75 of the long calls that my boy Ranchero helped me with. Thank you, Ranchero. Thank you. He's saying in the room here, anyone in TTP and also in MC, I'm going to go over that ENPH change in tape that Lucci covered last night. So if you want to join the live stream, I'll give you a couple of minutes to jump in. Cool. Big shout out to my boy Ranch. All right, I need to sell. All right, now let's get this order book up. Okay, here we go. Mid is 35 cents. Let's go ahead and all right, guys, what do you got? Bring me something. What do y'all got? What the fuck do y'all got? Give me something. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I'm out here doing all this work and shit. Why is this saying, where are my orders? Exit position is not valid for spreads. Exit the components instead. Alright, so let me just sell that shit. Why is it not working? Fucking kidding me? What the fuck is going on here? This is so fucking whack, man. I'm trying to figure out this platform here. Having some serious issues. Not DAS, it's the fucking the other shit. I forgot about that AMC. Where's that soon at? I totally forgot about that soon, man. I mean, we only have 5,000 shares here, man. So whatever the fuck ever. We'd like Microsoft to hit some shit. All right, there's your breakout on SPY. What do we have for targets on the upside, Natalia? Yo, I got your email, man. I got your email, man. I really appreciate you doing that shit, man. For real. I really appreciate you doing that shit, man. I'm gonna check it out, man. I'm gonna check it out. Actually, I'm gonna just fucking do it because you went ahead and set up all this shit for me, bro. That shit is fire, bro. So I got the email. I haven't read through all of it yet, but fuck it. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you, man. All right, so these puts here just premed out quite a bit. Now remember, we also have the short puts on the Microsoft, which I'm not sure how that's going to look, but remember, we got the short puts across the board here looking pretty good. All right, I covered my long. Google here, fresh highs, right? So I have a 75 lot of the long calls on Microsoft. I mean, I could go ahead and just pull these off right here. And then, you know, we're looking pretty good on the day. Let me sell a quarter of these. I'll sell a quarter of these. All right, so let's try to sell at 585. Let's try to sell 585. No fill yet. I'm sitting there on the offer. No fill yet. They filled 5 of it. They filled 5 of it. I got a 5 lot filled on that. Dímelo, John, ¿cómo está, man? All right, so I only got 5 filled on that. I'm sitting at 585 for a fill on that Microsoft. Nice push higher on the SPY. Why isn't it covering me? Rejected. Code not permission. That's why. We can get off that much on the Microsoft, but I don't think it's done. I don't think it's done. AI long-term short? Oh, 100%, man. 100%, man. 100% until it gets back to like 15 and then just buy it in your, buy it in your. Big Lou is saying I keep getting all sorts of order errors today. Yo, DAS is having execution orders errors across the board, FYI. So I'm getting pop-ups that come up every second here. Where's the meta? 240. This does look ripe to go to 242. I like this. I like this meta. And more buying on the meta here means more buying in the market. Banks here look kind of meh. They need to start catching up. Yo, are you still Milkman? You still long the JPM? I don't know where you at. I mean, you knew they had to come back some of that program down there. So let's go ahead and wait. So what I'm doing here is I'm selling puts using the same platform. We can sell the options. So basically, if you were to look at a ES chart, where do we look at an ES chart? Let's look at an ES chart. All right, here we go. All right, so how do we fucking hide all this trade bars? How do we hide all this guck? No. Coño. Let's look at 1-day look back. Try not that. Jesus. All right. Anyways, so market's going higher. Numbers look good, right? So numbers don't look like they're going to reverse soon. Even if they do, they're not supporting any big sell-off. We could do anything, of course. I'm going to sell. Hold on. I've sold the 40.60. So that's this line way the fuck down here. 40.60. And you're getting 45 cents for it. So we're basically testing this platform out to see if we can start writing now. So that way, if we're not actively making a trade per se, we can still make money by selling the options and going for the zero bid. The problem is the platform fucking sucks. Fucking sucks, man. I can't figure it out yet. Exacto, exacto. So,
todo esto, tu level 2 de metas.
exacto. Todo. Eso es aparte. Pero ellos están ofreciendo la oportunidad de tradear dentro de DAS con los SPX que yo estoy haciendo aquí. Pero tengo que invertir para le chavo más. But if we do that, then everybody can write the SPXs. Which would be way easier than this fucking bullshit. I don't even know why this is like, why is it showing I'm down 25 bucks when I wrote it right here and I'm not down anything. Or maybe that's because the best offer is 50 cents. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm working on some other shit right now. Bruce is saying, is that Adrian? No, that's not Adrian. That was Fedney. Out of meta for a loss. Yeah, that meta looks whatever. I'm thinking this is going to sort of, yes, I'm using Centerpoint, but there's also another futures platform I'm trading, and then I have crypto platforms. I got about 10 platforms in total. but center point is always the main one. That's where I'm executing everything from. All right. Anyways, you guys see my book here. I covered some of the Microsoft here at 550, just to get out of some, but I still like it. I still like it. I still think it's a long. Um, so that looks pretty good. Um, guys, I got nothing. I'm gonna just step off here. I'm selling the puts on the market, right? Which I still got 50 cents to go on that line. I am selling the puts on Microsoft, which I still like the tape, so I'm still gonna hold those. Let me go ahead and calculate how much money I'm actually gonna make on these if this actually works, right? So I have 300 of these times what? Let's say 35 cents. So it's 10 grand I'm gonna make on these. Meh, meh. I mean, yo, I need this. You know what I need to do for real? And Friendly's been fucking at me about this same shit. It still takes some time to fucking get it into your system. Like I can scout my way to fucking 10, 20 grand every fucking day. But the second I get biased on an idea, I'll start putting the chips in. I'll start getting too aggressive on it, right? And then the size comes up, and then boom. So everybody has to go through these cycles, right? I go through these cycles every couple of years, right? So, um, so I'll go through a run where I don't think about any of that shit. I'm just focused and I'm in the zone, right? And whenever I'm there, millions will just come into my fucking accounts. But if I'm forcing it because I have other stuff going on or whatever, and it takes time to get in the right state of mind. You can't just get there, right? Nobody's in the zone all the fucking time. I'd love to be, but it just don't work like that. So you're catching me in the point where I'm slowly working on that part, right? So as soon as it happens, you guys will see it from a P&L standpoint anyway. Royal is saying Netflix Nvidia clean fades back today. All right, man. All right, great. Now, what'd you say, bro? What tennis game? Ah, the book. The book, yeah. ¿Tú lo leíste? The shit is fire, bro. You should actually read it. I'm gonna send it to you. Oh shit. Well, that's the same one. That's más o menos. Es lo mismo. Keep it. Uy. ¿De cuál clase?
La que le estaba pidiendo a ChatGPT que me diera el resumen del libro.
They're asking which book. Deme el libro para que yo le enseñe. Sí, claro que sí. ¿Cuál de veces? Es que, ok, so por ejemplo, hay una conexión entre el cuerpo y la mente, right? Pero tú tienes que entrenar los dos y tú tienes que entrenar la conexión entre los dos. Si estás pensando mucho, si tú estás en tu mente va a controlar tu cuerpo, right? But en una manera mala, right? So if you're overthinking y tú tienes miedo y bla, 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 all this kind of stuff, tú empiezas a pensar en tus pies, like tu movimiento. You start thinking about the next point. You start thinking about the score. You're not in the zone. You're not trusting your body, which already knows what it needs to know, right? So, por ejemplo, el cuerpo de Fernie en referencia de beach tennis, right? His body knows how to fucking play, right? His body already knows how to fucking play. So all his mind has to do is to let his fucking body work. Like just let his instincts work at the peak of their level. And of course, you got to train new skills and things like that. You got to train a couple things, but his body already knows how to fucking rock. If his mind takes over, then he no longer his body is no longer naturally just doing what it's supposed to do and what he's already trained it to do. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of get in your own way. That's what this whole fucking shit is about. Mm, dale, dale. Inner game of tennis. That's what it's called. Samsa is saying, "Does Lucci withdraw money every day? Why is the balance?" No, bro. I take losses, man. I take losses. What the fuck you want me to say? No. This P&L is raw. I don't take money out. So if I'm down, I'm down. If I'm up, I'm up. Again, this is entertainment purposes. All right. This is all for entertainment. Nvidia's still working? No way. Nah. Oh yeah, Samsung. There's a whole afternoon, right? So yesterday, boom, I was up 10, 15, and then the rest of the day smoked me, and I ended up down 8, you know? So yeah, man, there's a whole nother day. There's a whole rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. All right, 302 on the Microsoft here. I still got a 50 lot of this thing going. Wait, you don't have to be sorry, Samsa. There's nothing to be sorry about, bro. This is my shit. This is entertainment, bro. You're here to be entertained, bro. That's it. That's it. There's nothing to be sorry about. Loss is a fucking part of this shit, bro. Without it, if I'm not going through what I'm going through right now, I'm not going to be able to taste that 10 million. You know what I mean? In order to make that 10 million that I'm after, this is a period that is necessary. There's no other way to go about it. All right, I sold 25 of the Microsoft there. All right, we still have the short puts, and then we also have the short puts on SPX. And then, ¿qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? I got 25 left of the Microsoft next week's, the one that Ranchero's in. Ranchero, by the way, is planning to roll. Right, so if we hit 303 and a half, which it looks like we will, if it looks like we will, if we hit 303 and a half, he's going to go ahead and roll up. I think I should sell a put that's higher. So 40.60. Where are we at on SPX? We're at 40.95. That's 40 handles down. Let's take it. I'll take that. I'll take that for 25. I'll take that for 25. Let's see if I even have enough leverage. I only have, yeah, I don't have much leverage left because of these short puts I have on the Microsoft. John is saying, Lucci, pero a mí no me gusta perder por entretenimiento. I can't say that word. Entretenimiento.
Entretenimiento.
Entretenimiento. Coño, that's like 80,000 syllables right there, bro. Entretenimiento. Shit. Shit. Oh, fucking syllables right there, bro. Me está matando con esa palabra. Ranchero saying, I'll roll up to the 310s at the same time. I'll write this week's at the money calls as a hedge. Okay, so when you roll, you write the calls too to hedge it off, but you write at the monies. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. Guys, you're going to have to take Ranchero's class to understand what the fuck he's saying. And again, that is all included in the master course. Microsoft. Yeah. So he's going to roll. So what that means is he's already in the 303 and a halves. So he's going to book the profit there and then roll up to 310. Yo, Matt, if somebody wants to buy the master course, can they still buy it right now? They still can buy it. Okay. All right. So guys, if you feel left out, again, Ranchero's even schooling me. Hop in last minute. Did you go to the beach just now? Ah. You got that little outside smell to you. Que son la justa. ¿Qué es eso?
Ask Fernie if he knows what. Of course, he knows las justas.
Interuniversitarias.
Ah, okay.
Donde yo corrí el año pasado.
Okay.
Donde yo corrí la UPI.
Ah,
Son las competencias más grandes de la universidad.
pero una organización. Okay.
Atlética,
Okay.
Liga Atlética Interuniversitaria.
Liga Atlética Interuniversitaria. Okay. So, ¿tú trabajas por esa compañía, Joel?
No, bro, eso es. I mean, exacto.
Es un
So,
jangueo.
este fin de semana son las justas. Y
Okay.
además de los deportes, eso es súper famoso porque ese es el jangueo más grande de los universitarios todos los años.
Pero, bro, tú estás jangueando con lo de 19 y 20 años, ¿verdad?
No, yo no voy
Joel,
para allá.
Joel, listen, I can't let you go there. I don't want you to get in no trouble, okay?
Bro,
Okay.
I'm not going over
Es
there.
peligroso, bro.
Ay, no,
Peligroso.
bro. Ya esa etapa pasó, bro. Ya esa etapa pasó.
¿Cuántos años tú tienes?
27.
27.
No, tú estás muy viejo para eso.
Sí, por eso. Papi, ya yo me vacilé la justa lo que me tenía que vacilar. Pero Ferni, dale para allá en Mayagüez. Son este año en Mayagüez.
No, yo también para Isabela primero.
Sí, él tiene torneo en Isabela.
Ah, él va para la justa, bro.
Yo corrí el año pasado en la justa.
Que no se
No.
haga Ferni, que Ferni va para la justa, que no se haga.
Ay. All right.
Bruce, cause that's madness, bro. Eso es madness.
Madness, bro?
Sí, bro, eso es madness, like for real.
Yeah.
Yo creo que yo corría sábado y yo me escapé el viernes aquí a ver a Mora y a Faith.
Horrible. Last year.
Ajá, y corrí súper duro.
Ah, pues papi. No sé cómo lo hace, though.
All right, guys. I mean, I think I'm gonna pull off here. There's your Microsoft pop. There's your pop here. So I'm gonna do what Ranchero told me to do. Cause he's the old man of the group here. He's got all the wisdom, guys. I'm gonna cover this and I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna cover this and I'm gonna roll it. All right. What do I have right now? I have the May. I got the May. All right, so let's buy the 310s. My main man over here. All right, let's do that. All right, so we went ahead and rolled it. All right, my Microsoft short puts are looking really good. Okay. So again, not doing much. We got another 20K day here. I feel like an asshole that I throw it away so often, but it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay, right? Because it's a process. The fucking process. Anyways, guys, clearly you can see they're buying fucking fucking Microsoft here. Bro, Ranchero, you cannot outrun me, bro. Listen, just take the credit from whence I'm giving it to you. And then, you gotta eat some L's on the other side here. Okay? Alright guys. I'm gonna call it a day here. You see what I got going on. Again, these short puts on Microsoft, I might even come out of these. I might even come out of these at the end of the day. I might even come out of these. Look at the Google, so you're still getting a nice push higher on a lot of names here. I went ahead and moved up on my short puts here. There's your program down, which is always going to happen. And we'll go from there. Remember, anything could change. Everything could change, right? We could just sell completely from here. So stay on your toes, man. Stay on your toes. I have to do the same thing myself. I'm telling myself to do that. All right? All right, guys. Peace. Take care. And we will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a quick day. My boy Matt over here has his birthday, and we're gonna go celebrate his birthday in Dorado. You wanna come? Dorado, Kikita Beach. Sí. Sí, por la tarde. Es su cumpleaños. If you ain't playing,
How to go, but
yeah. Boys,
What's your birthday? Tomorrow?
él cumplió. His birthday was the other day, bro. Kikita, yeah, yeah, it's nice. Sí, par de veces. Yeah.
Estas son las justas para que veas en mi pantalla. Esto es madness.
Oh shit, eso era so tiene actividades, tiene de todo.
So, exacto, por el día son los sport
Sí,
events. Y obviamente por la noche pues están los singers y pues las tarimas y todo eso.
pero la gente está tomando ahí.
Claro, bro, ese es el punto. I mean, aquí no.
Oh,
Eh,
es que me olvidé que la edad que uno tiene que tener aquí en Puerto Rico es 18.
exacto.
I forgot. So everybody's all fucked up. No wonder why that annual party in Guaynabo, the one, the cueva,
Yeah, we went over
the
there.
cuevita, bro.
I went over there with Matt and North last year.
That party is retarded, man.
Sí. It's kind of the same. No,
part-
it's different.
That party is ridiculous. All right, guys. Before we head out, you guys already have the link for the master course here. Again, I want to shout out the center point here. I mean, again, I'm able to short soon, and I'm able to play small caps at the same time. I'm shorting options at the same time. I'm going long my options here. You get a direct market access platform. I mean, fastest out there, and the best part is the damn customer service. All right. You call these guys and they are right there. You do not have to fucking submit a stupid ass support ticket and wait. They are right there to handle any issues you may have. All right. So, who's thinking about moving over? Who has been thinking about moving over? I want to know. I want to know right now. And that way I can go ahead and book you a call with them. That way you can just get the information that you need. And then remember, there's a lot of freebies too. All right, there's a lot of freebies for you moving over. So it's definitely something that you want to think about. All right, so you get free access to a journal, and a bunch of things here for free trade ideas platform, right? So you even get a fucking alert software here. You get a fucking alert software here for free. Okay. My one is saying people are going to stick with Cobra, in my opinion. Centerpoint is a good broker, but you can't beat the possibility of free borrows in the morning. Yeah, if you're a small cap guy, you know. But remember, if you're an options guy and you also want to trade some small caps as well, and you also want a better commission here for your contracts, remember I'm saving. I think it's about 150,000 a year just from moving over here. So, and then you get these freebies as well. Okay, locates matter. Locates matter. 100%. Locates matter. David Vargas is saying after the master course, I'm going to move my stuff over. All right. All right. Now remember, anytime you want to call with these guys, I can go ahead and set it up, and they will go ahead and give you, you know, the whole spiel. I'm with Cobra, and I know CP has the better borrows in the morning. There you go. So, you know, so again, listen, if you're a real small cap guy, you have all the accounts because you want to make sure you get your locates, right? You need to make sure you get your locates across the board, right? Because if you don't have it on one platform, you're going to need it on the other. You know what I mean? So we tend to get very friggin' protective, right? For no fucking reason, right? Because we as human beings, we want to feel like we're a part of something. Right? So you want to feel a part of something. So you feel a part of that team or whatever, you know? And it's good. It's good, right? So Cobra, you know, Centerpoint, they're the it's not the they're the boutique brokers, but they're still huge freaking brokers, right? They process tons of freaking transactions, tons of volume here. Gets routed through these brokers. But they're smaller in the sense that they don't have the overhead as like an interactive brokers and all this kind of shit, right? So they can do things a little bit differently, right? So for the active trader, right, the guys the career traders here, this is one of the platforms that you want to be in. I have never been this happy at a broker as these guys, and all the fucked up shit that happens during the market with executions and things like that, they've been there every step of the way. Every freaking step of the way. Even frustrating days and all that kind of stuff, they've been there every step of the way. You know, which is the customer service. You want to feel like you're being taken care of, right? You want to feel like you're being taken care of, okay? And that's what this is. Interactive Brokers doesn't give a flying fuck about you, man. TOS and all these other, they don't care. You're just another fucking number to them. These guys, they know you by name, man. You know what I mean? And that's what makes the difference. On top of all the damn benefits that you get, are you shitting me, bro? I'm saving 100 racks, over 100 racks a fucking year, and I get to fuck around with these small caps. Some of my biggest trades this year have been some of the small cap stuff, man. That BBBY up to $6. Come on, man. That shit was insane, bro. Right, man. The GME, all this kind of stuff, bro. So I'm able to do all of it at one place. And that's peace of mind right there, right? I'm able to do all of that shit at one place, all right? So get your fucking game up, guys. Get your fucking game up. Let me know if you guys want to talk to Centerpoint. All right? Peace out, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.